Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon, board and staff members. Just wanted to give you another weekly update as far as what's going on here at Catholic Charities. It's been a really busy week, and just want to share some of the details. So far, all of our budget meetings with program directors are complete. So everyone is now on the same page, and everybody knows about the various budgets that are set in place for all of the different programs. I talked to Stacy Keith earlier this week about some upcoming grant applications, and we will apply to South Plains Foundation for some emergency needs, which includes like food, utilities, hygiene items for our pantry. And then we're also applying to Riemann Foundation. We're checking to see if there's maybe some additional support that we can offer for youth and family and some of the cuts that were made in that budget. Community Foundation of West Texas is also on her list, and she will reapply for PEP, Crisis Intervention Funding. We also got word from Junior League of Lubbock about the application that we submitted for their signature project that they're looking for the next 5 years. So they will conduct interviews on Thursday evening, and so this will be our chance to get out there and really talk about what our vision is for partnering with Junior League of Lubbock. I also got word from the master level occupational therapy class at TTU Health Sciences Center, and they'll be here on Wednesday to talk about collaborating with our elderly outreach program. And the process will actually begin with an on-site visit, and then they'll also do a needs assessment to see how they can work with us and work with our clients. West Texas Organizing Strategy, they are going to be hosting various workshops at various churches throughout the city. The first one will actually be this Sunday evening at St. Joseph's at 7 p.m. So if you know of anybody that really could use this information, I encourage them to go out there and find some answers to some of the questions that they have. Our volunteers from Lubbock Independent School District are back since school is back in session, and so we've got them doing some work back in the pantry and helping with repackaging some of the frozen food that's in the freezer, dating it, and kind of organizing so that we know what needs to go first, and also organizing some of the canned food that's on the shelves. The process for taking emergency assistance appointments has changed. We will now begin scheduling appointments as they come in. So as calls come in on a daily basis, clients will be able to set an appointment at that time rather than having to call on Thursday mornings. This is actually the last quarter of the Covenant Prescription Assistance Program, and Emergency Assistance is working really hard to make sure that we provide those services to those in need. So anyone in need of prescription assistance, please refer them to us so that we can also spend the funding that's been allotted for this year. Rachel and I had a meeting with Kenna West from Communities in Schools earlier this week, and we were just really looking to find ways to collaborate. Since both programs actually focus on helping youth, we would really like to do our part in making that connection and providing some of the things that Communities in Schools isn't able to provide for some of the students that they have. And then an update on the progress of our metal building for the resale center. I emailed John Eichelberger earlier this week to find out where we were on that project, and he says that he's going to do everything he can to make it happen. So he is still waiting to reach out to his friend over at the city to kind of talk through it a little bit more, and then really putting some things in action so that we can start adding on to the resale center with the metal building. So hopefully we'll be able to use those CH Foundation funds that we've gotten for that metal building. We have been getting a good number of furniture donations over at the resale center, so definitely good for sales and keeping the staff very busy with everything that's coming in. And then Sabrina is also reaching out to various volunteer organizations to see if she can find somebody to help with childcare during the parent empowerment workshops that she's got scheduled this month. So if you know of anybody who might be able to help, could you please reach out to her and let her know. It's just for 1 hour on Saturday mornings and on Tuesday evenings. And then Jennifer Lopez, our Star Case Manager, is actually collecting donations for Hurricane Harvey victims. We have our annual gathering that'll take place in Houston at the end of this month. So hopefully we'll be able to deliver several hygiene items to Houston to help with their relief effort, since those are some of the things that they're really requesting from all of the organizations, all of the Catholic charities, and anybody that can help. And then our cleanup day is still scheduled for September the 22nd. And I will send out an email that has more details about exactly what we have planned for the day, and really looking at what we can do to plan for that ahead of time before the date sneaks up on us. I'd also like to ask for prayer. One of our former employees, Kara Jones, who was a case manager in Vernon, Texas, she actually passed away last weekend, and she's got 2 sons and husband and grandkids that she left behind. So just really asking for prayer for that family, and also asking for prayer for our case manager, Kim Jones, who is her sister-in-law. And we just pray special blessing over all of them as they go through this time of loss. And I think that's all I have for this week. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.